Work on your craft every single day. So many times we wonder, how do we even achieve that big goal in our lives? It seems impossible that we do not have the skill, the talent, the resources to get there. It feels very far away in the distant future. We get paralyzed by overthinking, overanalyzing what we need to exactly do to get there. Instead of that, there's a better strategy which makes you more happier and which will help you achieve your goal even faster in a way. Is just start doing something towards that goal in a very small manner, but do it consistently every single day. Work on your craft, work on that skill that pushes you towards that goal. Whatever that goal might be for you, I'm sure that you can take the smallest step. If you want to be a painter and you do not know anything about painting or drawing, on what kind of paper you need to draw or what kind of paint brushes do you need, it all seems very complex because even I do not know how to draw and paint. But the first step you can do is go on the internet and find people who are good at what you already want to do and see what are they doing. First thing is just observing your dreams, like how can it come into reality. Envision that. That does not take too much effort to go online and search similar people like you who have been on this journey a bit more longer, who have achieved what you want to achieve. And then you start taking that small step. It happens actually naturally. Once you start seeing people, oh, he's already achieved that dream of mine, and he started out by just using a certain type of pencils and paintbrush and started drawing on his notebook. And you probably do have a notebook and a pencil too. So you start scribbling and start playing around without any judgment. So many times we place so much heavy judgment that our first piece of work should be a masterpiece, and that stops us from even starting. We judge ourselves so much that we cannot even get that first piece of art outside. We need to remove that critical self-judgment which has been placed in our mind by someone else, by the society, by the world outside, and be like a child. The children don't care how they have been perceived, they just be. That's why they're so happy and joyous, and they do a small drawing and they show it to the world, hey, look at my drawing. They feel like they're the best artists in the world. So I think we all need to learn something from little children. They don't have that sense of judgment, a sense of competition, like he's better than me, his drawings were better than mine, I am not worthy of it. They just are. They just be themselves. They just express who they are in the way they are without having that fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of being perceived as less than. They don't do it for recognition, the money, the fame. They don't need all that stuff. They just need to express their art. So why cannot we learn something from them? Sure, we do need more resources, more money to live in this world as an adult. But we can learn this aspect of not judging ourselves so much that we stop ourselves from even doing that task or even taking that first step towards your goal. Your first 10 pieces of art would not be that great, but you have to act anyways, because you're going to learn to get better as you make your 50th piece of art, 60th piece of art, and by 600 paintings you will become a master by design, by doing those 500, 600 drawings. But to get there, you have to first start on the first drawing, then the second drawing, then the third drawing. So don't stop. Some of your paintings might be good at the start, and then it might drop off, and then you might question, are you even talented painter? Is it even meant for you? But keep walking, keep going further. And as you are on the 600 painting, when you look back, you'll see on your journey that you might have started out okay, and then your quality of your paintings might have dropped off, and then you had to learn something new, and then suddenly your paintings were appreciated by people. It sold for a lot of price, and then again something happened and it dropped. Then you looked at what can you improve. Maybe it was not even your painting, it was maybe your process or where you lived, or there could be 1,000 things that could affect your art. And then you change that, and then again your sales of the painting just rose up. So when you look back from your 600 painting and you see as an trajectory which was not linear. It started off well, then it went down, and it rise again, and it falls down. So that's the cycle of life, I would say. You can apply it to almost any circumstances in your life. It's never linear, it's never a straight line, it's always a cyclic rotation. So when you start rising up in your craft, don't be too carried away by that. At the same time, don't be bogged down when you feel low, when you're at a failures, when you see nothing is working. It seems like everything has shut down. So keep going, keep walking, and after a few days, after a few months, you'll start seeing better results. So have faith in yourself, and until next time, walk in faith.